and welcome to Let's Learn Lead Guitar lesson and tutorial number, where are we now? 28. Oh la la, we're gonna have fun today. Strange Love Festival joined. Aaron, is that you? Aaron, do you have your guitar with you? Excuse my accent, I can't help myself. So today we're going to have fun. We are going to improvise against a sort of a bluesy backing track, which you were just hearing. And the chords for the backing track are very simple. It's A, 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 and then D, 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 D. Shit. Excuse me. Sorry about that, Ewan. Okay, so picture's all nice and blown out now. Okay, cool. All right, so as I was saying, it's going to be really simple. It's just A, D, E, and D, and it's in your typical blues fashion. So it's a. Did I throw this out of tune too? Oof. It's okay. It's close enough for skiffle. It's close enough for skiffle. And so it's going to be A. Now these are really simple chords, basic chords, but if you want me to hold your hand, just and then back down to A, and then E, D, A, E, and then it all starts over again with the A. Now these are really simple, basic, rudimentary, primary guitar chords. But if you'd like me to hold my hand, just leave a message in the comments, and I'll point you towards the diagrams, the fingering diagrams, as she likes to say. And while you're down in the comments, why don't you do everyone a solid and give us a little subscribe on the channel. It really helps. And, a little thumbs up won't hurt, a little heart won't hurt, and a little bit of sharing, like a Japanese business card, won't hurt. You can just repost this anywhere you like. You can even write it on the bathroom wall in permanent marker if you like. You can write the URL on the wall if there's enough space. And so what we're going to do is so with this is sort of a basic blues backing track, but it's also a major chord progression in the key of A. And so the first thing we're going to do is just the basic blues pattern, which is like this: 1 4 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 4 1 4, going up and down. Let's see. I think I have a diagram of that as well. Let me pull that out real quick. Yes, right here. Here's the blues scale. Get ready for your screen cap. Getting low on juice in the land of Isdus, but it doesn't matter. So screen cap. This is the entire major scale on the 5th fret, and this is the blues scale. You see how that pattern works: 1 4 1 4 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 4. So it sounds a bit like this. Now, since this progression is all in the key of A, we can just hang out on the 5th fret, because this is the root note. The note is A right here. We can just hang out on the 5th fret for the whole sequence, and I'll show you. We can hear how that sounds real quick. Changing to D. You see, I'm staying in the same place. Back down to A. That's what the backing track is doing. Now up to E. Still works. D. Back to A. So that's the whole sequence of the chords there. Now, we're going to get a little bit tricky because now we're going to do a major pentatonic scale on this. Now, what you do is you take that, you can reference the playlist to go back and re-watch any lessons that you may have missed or forgotten. You may have, what's that called, FOMO'd. And what we're going to do is we're going to do the pentatonic. The root of A is on the 5th fret, but when we're playing the pentatonic in a major, John Verleesen. Hey, comment ça va? How you doing, John? John Verleesen. You aren't the upstairs neighbor, are you? So then what we're going to do is we're going to drop it down 3 steps, and then that puts it into the major pentatonic pattern. And then what we can do is we can follow each of the chords. So we're going to do the pentatonic for the A chord on the 2nd fret. We're going to do the pentatonic for the D chord on the 7th fret, because here's the D, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do the pentatonic for the E chord on the 9th fret, because here's the E, 1, 2, 3, okay? So we're going to be going, and then up to here, and then for the E up here. So, oh, it is. How are you doing? Hey, we're learning lead guitar, and I think you might need some guitar lessons. So why don't you grab your guitar and follow along, or just come on down. So here, let's try that out. We're gonna do the pentatonic in 3 different positions, according to which chord it's playing over. So here's the A. You got me all nervous. Oh, and then we go to the D. Back down to the A. Here comes the E. And then it starts over. We also do this on the 14th fret up here. Okay, so cool. That is doing the pentatonic, changing chords along with the backing track. Now we're going to get a little bit tricky, okay? Let me show you screen cap. Get your screen capper ready real quick. Now, do let me know if you would like a link to downloadable, viewable files of these wonderful diagrams that I've made. I'll clean them up and make them more presentable. And you can print them, you can view them, you can send them to your friends, you can print them out and leave them in bathroom stalls and all that sort of good stuff. But so we were working on pattern 1. This is the pattern 1 pentatonic, all those black dots right there. Now we're going to get a little bit tricky and we're going to add pattern 4. See, it's quite similar. Just disregard the pink for the moment. Except, you see, it's a little bit different. And so, starting from the bottom, the pattern 1 is 1 4 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 4 1 4, and pattern 4 is 1 4 1 4 1 3 1 3 2 4 1 4. So what we're gonna do is we can hang out. Okay, so we're getting a little bit technical here, but you can see how how all of the patterns that we've previously learned, the pentatonic patterns, how they all link up across the fretboard. So for instance, right here is pattern 1, and then it links up and then there's pattern 3, and then it links up with pattern 4, which is just up here, and also down here. And so that's kind of interesting. Pattern 4 right here. You can see it. You can see the shape of it. And let's see, it's 5 steps away, 5 half steps away from the beginning of pattern 1. So 7, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's where the 4th one begins. And so, for instance, this is in A, this whole progression is in A. Okay, enjoy your cooking. So John is inviting me to his show at the Seagal on the 12th of October. He's got a band called Elephants, and they're playing. Thanks for the invitation and the heads up. I'll be sure to do that. October, that's in a month, almost in 5 weeks' time. Rock on for sure, and enjoy the Dal. Okay, so here we're going to... The Seagal is a big venue in Paris here. So, let me see, where was I? So, A is the root note. We go 1, 2, 3, and that's the major pentatonic scale. And then, so it's 7 steps away from the D, as the pattern 4 for the D. So the D is here, and so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, anyway, it's on this one. 8, and then that would be 4 up. So D. Oh, excuse me. D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 steps. I was wrong about that. Anyhow, will all be. It's all coming together. Don't get scared. Let's just have some fun. Just take my word for it. Trust me. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to start the pentatonic pattern 1 for the A chord, right down here on the 2nd fret. We can hang on the 2nd fret for the D, but we're going to do that pattern 4, which is a bit different, which is... And then the pattern 1 for the A chord is... So let's hear that sounds. And then for the E, we're just going to shift it up 2 frets, because here's the D, here's the E, and we're going to do the pattern 4 of the pentatonic. Okay? And again, if you would like a downloadable file, a link, I can put it in there, but you just got to let me know in the comments. And when you're in the comments, don't be shy. Feel free to subscribe. Really appreciate it. Share, comment. Yes, write any sort of comments, good or bad. I'll be sure to respond. So that's good. So let's try this out, huh? Let's try this out. So down here, pentatonic on pattern 1. I like that because you can slide down there. Here we go up to E. Let's take that a little bit slowly. Hey, Ewan, you back? Okay, so where are we? We're in the A? Okay, so, and here is a suggested lick that you can try. So it's going to be, let me just show it to you real quick how to finger it, like she said. She requested. So it's going to be on the fourth string, on the 5th, 7th, and 5th fret. So we're going to do this little riff, this sort of like a rockabilly situation. Anja Artheaven. Hello, Anja. Ou bonsoir, ou willkommen, wherever you may be. So, and then there's this other part, this adjunct, so to speak. And then you go, it's would be the 6th and the 7th, and then the 8th and the 9th. So it sounds a little bit like this. Let's see, so that would be the blues version. So let's see how that sounds up here. Oh, it doesn't really sound good, does it? Okay, so let's do this pattern, but we're going to be shifting it all over the place so that it can match up with each chord. So that means that we're going to do it on the 2nd fret, on the 7th fret for the D, and on the 9th fret for the E. Let's see if we can get that working. Okay, so here's the... And then up to the D. Back down to the E. We can do it up here, you know. Here comes the E. It's going a little bit quickly, huh? That up on the 14th as well. Woo! Okay, so maybe what you'll want is a backing track that hangs. Oh yeah, so we'll do that. We can. I have an E chord here, so we'll just hang on an E chord, and see how that sounds way up there. So let's try this real quick. This is an E. So we're gonna. Sounds a little Pink Floyd if you do that. So up on the 9th fret. Let's do what we did before, so we can play this, the pentatonic on the 9th. So it'd be... This is pattern 1. Ah, Sidonie, Sydney, Sid. Tu as ta guitare avec toi, on apprendre comment jouer la guitare solo, quoi. Ça c'est la... Ouais. Et aussi, on peut jouer ça ici sur le quatrième. Okay? So on essaie le motif 4, the pattern 4 on the quatrième, on the 4th fret. We could also do it up here, way up here. Voila, quoi. Okay, so that's enough. And also look down below if it isn't already there very soon. I think by the time you're watching this, they'll be there. You can download all of these backing tracks. I'm going to make all these backing tracks available. All these gorgeous, beautiful, intricate backing tracks. So you can download those to practice with. So look in the comments for that. Or look in the description for that. And you'll have the link right there. But otherwise, thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you Sid. Thank you Anja. Thank you Ian. Thank you Johnny. All right, so we will be seeing you soon. So have a good rest of your Monday, whether it's beginning or ending. And voilà quoi.